What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 Forsaken weapon review video. Today, I'll be going over probably hands down one of the best weapons you need to be having in like all activities. It is the Go Figure Pulse Rifle. Now, how to obtain this weapon? This is a general legendary drop, which means you can get it from legendary engrams from the world, or I've seen you can get it from Banshee 44 as a rank up package. So for the footage, I have two different roles. One is a PvE role, one's a PvP role. So obviously it's aggressive burst, hard hitting 4 burst fire. Then we have the Devil Scope 2 and the Wolf Dot W2. Yeah, this is like a lower zoom sight, which I like. Ricochet rounds, which is pretty solid. Flare Magwell's okay, but I definitely wanted that Ricochet rounds for that increased to stability. Obviously, Outlaw precision kills greatly decrease reload time, and then Rampage kills of this weapon temporarily grant increased damage stacks up to 3 times. This is obviously my PvE role. I also have a minor spec mod, deals extra damage to rank and file enemies, and then have the handling masterwork. This is my PvP role, so obviously it comes with aggressive burst, hard hitting, 4 burst fire. Then we have the options of King Sight K1 or the Dusk.1. Definitely want to go with the low zoom sight, especially for Crucible. Then we have Flared Magwell, increased stability and reload speed. And then we have Light Mag. I definitely want to add stability over range, considering it can smack. Then we have Zen Moment, causing damage to this weapon increases its stability. Finally, we have Kill Clip, reloading after a kill grants increased damage. Then we have Counterbalance mod to help out with that recoil direction. And then lastly, a Handling Masterwork. So for the Masterwork, obviously both of mine come with a Handling Masterwork, which in my opinion is good for the archetype, considering it has a good amount of stability and range and stuff like that. But again, I believe a Stability Masterwork would work well as well. For mods, I would suggest using a Counterbalance mod to help with that recoil direction, mostly in like PvP. And then again, I would use the Minor Spec mod to take care of those lower tier adds in PvE. So here's a summary of my thoughts on the archetype. So Aggressive Burst, obviously this is a new archetype that was introduced with Forsaken, with only 2 in this category, which is this one, the Go Figure, and the Right Side of Wrong, which is essentially the energy version of this weapon. So it fires a 4-round burst with a slower RPM and lower handling, but higher impact and range, right? It can 2 burst to the head if you hit all your headshots on, I would say, low armor guardians. And with Kill Clip, let's just say it completely shreds. So going over PvE and the Gambit side of PvE. So I actually have a role, obviously Outlaw Rampage with that minor spec mod. So it shreds those annoying little ads in PvE and Gambit. Considering it can hit from a good range, you don't have to worry about all the ads like coming up on you, and you can just take them out from that fairly good range. I see a lot of endgame players use it in the Last Wish raid and Nightfall strikes because of how well they perform. Like all of the like endgame PC players like Glad, Aurora, Indica, all those people use this pulse rifle. It's just really good. Even with no perks to boost that range, it can still hit from pretty far away. It almost has the same range as some of the scouts. Probably even better, like I would say, like no damage fall off. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Than some of the scouts, which is pretty cool. In my opinion, this is one of the best endgame weapons to have, and you need, all caps, you need to get your hands on one. So going over PvP and the Gambit side, in the Crucible, this thing, it shreds like crazy, right? Like I mentioned, it can 2 burst Guardians if you hit all of your headshots on the low armor Guardians. Plus, considering mine comes with Kill Clip, it shreds those guys even faster. With it being the slowest firing pulse rifle currently in the game, it can hit targets consistently from far away with no damage fall off. In my opinion, it has one of the better time to kills in the game, especially considering the archetype. Plus, with having the this long range weapon, technically it's a long range weapon, you could pair it with something like a shotgun or like a sidearm to keep those rushers at bay. People who want to come up on you with a shotgun, guess what? You can just pull out your shotgun, stop them, and then keep smacking them from a distance so they can't get to you. So for the PvP side of Gambit, again, it shreds. Like, I personally use my PvE one on that side of it just because, like, I could take out the ads, plus I still get good range and good perks on my PvE one, which is pretty good for taking out invaders or going to invade, which isn't bad. So being able to take out invaders from a far distance and take them out really easily is good if you're not using things like linear fusion or snipers. I know for myself, sometimes I like to use tractor cannon, give us some extra DPS on the primeval and stuff like that. So this is a good option, I think. To be honest, I don't know what else to say about this weapon. I really like it. Like, in my opinion, as you can tell from the clips, it completely shreds. I really don't know what else to say, man. It's just really freaking good. So going over some exotics and perks, obviously exotics I would pair with it is things like, there's really not a lot of things, but I would say Dragon Shadow on the Hunter and Ophidia aspect on the Warlock. Sorry, Titans, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. So the Dragon Shadow will let you reload using the Gambler's Dodge, which helps when your magazine is empty, and reload all your weapons, which is like also a good thing. And if you need to proc Kill Clip, it does that. And I think it goes without saying that you can use the Marksman Dodge as well if you're not using the Dragon Shadow. So those things work as well. The Ophidian aspect would be good as well, especially in the Warlock for that faster ready and reload speed for all of your weapons. It'll make this weapon obviously a lot snappier. With it basically having like low handling, this will be able to give it like a mini quick draw, essentially a mini snapshot, and you get a faster reload, so you can proc kill clip or whatever you need to do a lot faster, which I think would be good for this archetype of pulse rifle. Just my final thoughts and like I would say a ranking. Overall, in my opinion, this is one of the best and most versatile weapons in the game currently. It is extremely good for endgame PvE activities, and it shreds in the Crucible, man. Like, it's just really good. Like, especially for us on, I would say, console, like, pulse rifles are really taking over the meta. Things like Luna's Howl as well. I feel like those are the two main things that are taking over the Crucible right now. Hand cannons in general, Things like Trust, yes, just because it's a 180 RPM. Obviously, you guys on PC, you can use Ace of Spades and like snipe people from halfway across the map. We don't get that luxury, so we gotta use pulse rifles. But still, you need to get your hands on one of these things. It's super good for all activities. Now that we're at the end of the video, there's 3 things that I'd like to tell you guys. So number 1, if you're looking to join a clan on Xbox, PS4, or PC, the D1 Fire Team, which is the clan that I run, is looking for active players who want to grind the endgame content, knock out some triumphs, etc., etc. If you and your clan want the benefits of a bigger clan, you can apply to join with the link in the description. It'll say clan link. We'll review your account essentially, and we'll see if you'll fit into the clan. And if you have any questions, you can send me a message on any of my social media links below as well. If you're in a small clan with your friends and like you want, again, the benefits of a bigger clan, you can come right on over. Number 2, if you want to help support me, there'll be a link below, say best way to support me. That'll take you to a 4-minute video. If you want to go check that out, that'd be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell next to subscribe. Share this video, and then comment what y'all want to see below. Third thing, if you want to join the Discord, there are no requirements to join. Plus, we're looking for people who actually have moderator experience to take over the Discord. Like, I'm more of a player, not a manager, so if you like doing that stuff, awesome. We have some text chats, obviously, about Destiny 2 First Take and some other upcoming games like Division 2 and Anthem. Plus, we have some voice chats as well. I know for myself, I'm on Xbox, so I can talk to everyone on there. But if you're on PS4 or PC and want to chat, Discord is going to be the best way to do that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.